Hey, today's housing market is nothing like the housing market crash of 2008, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. Hey, as a local real estate agent here in Greenville, North Carolina, I do a lot of studying of the market. I check the MLS, I do a lot of reading, and I listen to a ton of podcasts. And everybody is pointing to basically the same basic data points. One of the data points that shows you that today's housing market is nothing like the housing market collapsed in 2008 is that the banks have much stricter guidelines in lending money. They do a lot less risky loans, and this has helped out a lot because more people have a lot more equity in their homes, and you're a lot less likely to walk away from a house if you get in a pinch if you have a lot of equity in the house. So this has got a lot more security in the housing market today as compared to 2008. Another data point is the Mortgage Credit Availability Index. I looked this up on the mortgagebankersassociation.org website, and they provide you with an index that shows you the credit availability from back before 2008. The numbers were really high on the graph, showing that getting loans for homes, mortgages, was extremely easy. And this is one of the big things that led to the 2008 housing crash. And you'll see in the graph that it drops down, and today the numbers are really low, where banks are a lot less likely to make risky loans. Another data point that I found was on the Tom Ferry Podcast, episode 720, where he was interviewing the guys from keepingcurrentmatters.com. And they were talking about one of many things was that the refi cash outs leading up to 2008 were much higher than what they are today. The 3 years leading up to 2008 cash out refinances where people were refinancing their homes, cashing out the equity. The guys from keepingcurrentmatters.com said that the 3 years leading up to 2008, it was $824 billion of money cashed out equity in people's homes. Now today they say that the stats show that the 3 years leading up to today's housing market, the refinance cash outs is only $232 billion, which is obviously a lot lower. So there's a lot less people cashing out the equity in their homes, and they're keeping the equity in the homes, which makes them a lot less likely to walk away and turn it over to the banks for foreclosures. This is another fact that is really helping out the strength of our housing market today compared to before the 2008 crash. One of the main big data points to look at to tell the difference between today's housing market and the 2008 housing market is the low inventory. For a while now, we've had a low inventory in our housing market, and we still have a demand, even though there's lots of people that are filing for unemployment and struggling through these tough times. But the inventory is still low, which does benefit the housing market. In a Barron's.com article from April 2nd of this year, 2020, they interviewed 3 analysts from Goldman Sachs, and in the article, the analysts state that as of February of this year, 2020, the starting of new construction on single-family homes is 40% lower than what its peak was in January 2008. This shows you that building contractors are holding back quite a bit from what the peak was in 2008. So that shows that there's a lot less inventory, there's a lot less new construction going on right now. But the most important thing for us here in Pitt County, North Carolina, is our local MLS that I look at on a regular basis shows that over the last month, from March 18th of 2020 until today, April 18th of 2020, we've had 90 residential properties go under contract. This means that there's still people out there looking for homes. There's still showings being done. There's still offers being written. There's still offers being accepted. We've had them over the last month. They're still going under contract. And to just give you a little bit of perspective, the month of March of last year, March of 2019, in Pitt County on our MLS, it shows that there was only 192 residential properties closed the whole month of March. And last March, it was all rainbows and sunshine. There was no virus going on. There was nothing affecting the housing market that I can think of. So as of now, in the last month, we've had 90 places go under contract. So it shows you a little bit of perspective of how things are not as bad as you might see if you turn on the national news. But last but not least, the most important thing that you need to remember and keep in mind at all times is there is no stat, there is no fact, there is no piece of information, there's no data point more important than this is America. And as Americans, we can handle anything. So keep your head up. If you have any real estate needs, please give me a call. You can find me at thegreenvillerealtor.com. And if you have any friends that need any real estate needs, please give me a call, give me their name. I would love to help them out. I hope you all have a great day. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help me out a lot. Thank you.